Alright, I want you to sit here with me through this gameplay that I just had to survive or sit through on Halo 3 from Master Chief Collection. Now, I'm new to Master Chief Collection. This is something I haven't played before. I just got my Xbox One this week, and I get into the game. Now, I heard things that they added updates to where if you leave the game, then you're going to get banned. You know, they're trying to cut down on the people leaving matches, which I've experienced quite a bit. So obviously, me being a new player, I don't want to risk that on my account. I had a lot of issues already in normal Halo 3, so I stuck with it. But this is essentially Master Chief Collection in a nutshell. You have a bunch of people who don't know what they're doing, going against a bunch of people who have spent way too much time to have possibly lived their lives to any successful extent in this game. Literally, we played against a guy last night, actually, who had over 400 hours logged into Master Chief Collection. I'm sorry, that's... Like, I'm normally against judging people, especially in the scope of video game related things, but that's just kind of disgusting. Like, not even me in high school when I was into the actual competitive scene of Halo and I played Halo 3 pretty much non-stop. I don't think I got that many hours logged into it, although I didn't look into it, so maybe I did. I don't know. But this is essentially, this match is essentially what I've run into this entire time. Now, I've had some good matches, and I've had some matches where I did really well, and some matches where I had a slightly decent team. But you'll notice as we get through here, my teammates, one of them has been AFK, one of them goes AFK, and then eventually two of them leave, because we're playing against three people at least who are in a team, if not the fourth person, because they all have pounds of in their name. And clearly they're just set up and trying to dominate. And I'm not one who normally gets butthurt when I lose. Despite the fact that I have quite a bit of pride in my Halo skill, generally speaking, I also know I haven't played Halo in at least over a year, and I literally just picked up the Xbox One a couple days ago, and I've put maybe 3 hours into Master Chief Collection. But this was just stupid. And again, knowing that quitting is bad, I decided to stick with it just to see how hard these people were going to play against some people who clearly weren't doing anything. Now, at first, it wasn't a big deal. We were still trying to figure out how to get out of this trap. Surely the spawns would improve. Surely things would go in our favor. But no, they never did. And so you see the guy with the bomb get a lucky bomb kill. That was decent. And I got a few kills in here. And there was one, I think it was after the round switch. You'll see here, I got a decent snipe because I was just sick of it. I was like, I'm getting the sniper first thing, and I'm taking a head off of anyone I can get in my crosshair. They're playing way too hardcore against the team that they're clearly dominating, and to me that just makes me sad. Like, I don't know. If I were on the other end of that team, which I mean I've been in plenty of matches and just video games in general, like you get against the team who doesn't know what they're doing and you can stomp pretty easily. But when it's literally going to be however many points you can possibly score against zero, there's really no point in playing at that point, as my teammate back there noticed or realized and just decided to stop playing. But it's just sad to see that they did everything they could to make sure that they won for no apparent reason, because they weren't going to lose. They continue to set up, they continue to spawn camp, they continue to, hog every power weapon. Like, if I were in that position and I wasn't going to just quit because that was a stupid match, I would have at least let them try to kill me, because that would have been more of a challenge. There would have at least been a slight challenge to be like, okay, let's give them a little bit of wiggle room, not let them plant the bomb, but give them a little bit more wiggle room and make this a little more interesting. But no, that's not what happened. So when we switched sides, I thought we had a better chance, and I guess our team did too, because they hadn't quit yet. So I was like, okay, this time we're set up with the high ground, literally, because it's on high ground. We got some weapons, and figured maybe we have a shot of actually taking them out here. It's frankly disgusting. I don't know what to say. I wanted to make a video on this because this is just stupid. Like, why are they playing so hard? And I don't even care that much. It's just really weird to see. Like, I've never personally seen this in a video game other than from like a bunch of kids in Call of Duty. And normally this type of thing doesn't translate over to Halo, because Halo isn't quite, I don't know, Halo's never been filled of this much just dumbness. But I don't know. It just bothers me that I could feel like they were trying so incredibly hard, and knowing that there was no reason. Like, I just have to imagine these people's egos getting super inflated, thinking they're like the best players in the world because they're dominating a team of an AFK guy and some people who still have 117 as their little clan tag, and clearly a team that has no chance of winning. Like, that would not make me feel good, but I also wouldn't continue to be trying that hard. And again, it's just a matter of set up with rocket launcher, sniper, all 4 of them. Like, I could imagine maybe one guy being like getting off to beating up a bunch of people who can't defend themselves, basically beating up a bunch of like disabled people. I can imagine one person on a team doing that. That's usually how it goes. And the other people are like, yeah, this is boring, this is dumb. But all 4 of them are pushing as hard as they can possibly manage. And it's just kind of depressing. And the other guy already went AFK at this point. Why bother? There is still one person left still running around. They're not gonna last too much longer. And it's weird. It's really weird. So let me know in the comment section down below if you stuck with me for this depressing, weird, it's not even that depressing, it's just plain weird game. But let me know, if you were in a team that essentially turned into 4v1 because the other guy's gonna leave and that guy's gonna be AFK, would you keep playing your hardest to try to win against a team that clearly has no shot of even scoring, nevertheless winning? Would you find any reason to compel you to actually keep even playing, nevertheless playing this hard? Let me know, and let me know why in the comment section down below. Like, what would you get out of this? If you were in this team situation, still playing like this, A, would you continue in the first place? And B, what would you get out of it? Like, that's what I'm confused. Like, why bother? And even to go to this extent, like, he's freaking spawn camping with the gravity lift. Like, why? Just why? And they all 4 team shoot. It's like they're practicing, but this isn't any worthwhile practice. There's no worthwhile experience or lesson you can gain out of this. Like, I don't know. It's just plain stupid, unless their objective is to just learn how to spawn camp the hell out of someone and be as douchebag of a team as possible. But that's not, that's a very sad, depressing life. And again, I'm not one to make video game lifestyle judgments as very often, but maybe if they have 500 hours in a single game, this is what they get off to, and that's what they want out of their sad life. I don't know. It's just, like I said, it's really weird for me. It's not something I've ever really encountered. I usually have decent matchmaking experiences in video games all around. Either I just get on a really bad team and we just get steamrolled by someone who knows what they're doing, but we still try, or I'm the one steamrolling. It's never whatever you call this. This isn't even getting steamrolled. This is just, it's 1v4. I'm not quitting because I don't want to get banned, but these people are still playing as if their lives depend on it. And frankly, their score doesn't even depend on it. That's the sad thing. So I've probably edited this up a bit, cut out a couple deaths, and cut out some of the death screens. But it's just plain weird. Thanks for watching, everybody. I do have an Xbox One, and so far it's been a weird experience. I'll see you in the next video.